This tape was taken by Steve and Delilah Creaghe on their camcorder on a trip to Ireland in 1998. It contains fleeting images of Kilkenny Castle and Castle Blunden, but shows Golden, County Tipperary, and the churchyard as well as Castle Park in some detail.
What she's trying to say is the Kilkenny Castle. We've just gone through a big hassle trying to figure out how to pay the parking, but we did it.
This is Castle Blunden. Yep. Lady Pamela Blunden lives there. Her husband was Sir William Blunden, and his mother was a Creaghe. Oh, and she's invited all of you to come and visit. Now we're in Golden, Ireland, and Steve is walking up to the old abandoned Anglican church where his ancestors are supposedly buried.
Sit there for a second.
Mm-hmm. And that is the Creaghe Mausoleum. I'll come up a little bit closer so you can actually read the name Creaghe. Stephen, do you want to read it? Mm-hmm.
Note it has the coat of arms.
Oh, there is the coat of arms.
Yeah,
Yep.
with the horse's head and the laurel branch around it. It says virtue, something I can't read. N-U-M-I-N-E. So it's virtue, te, F, or maybe et. Usually it's an et, which means and.
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
So it would be virtue. Maybe it's all virtue. It looks like virtue. V-I-R-T-U. No, yeah, virtue. V-I-R-T-U-T-E. F or E, and that's blurry, and then it's N-U-M-I-N-E. And this looks like 3 laurel branches, and then 3 round somethings, and then the horse's head that we all know about. And then this says, this vault was erected by Richard Creaghe, spelled with an E, of C-A-S-D-E-P-A-R-K, for himself and for...
Vault was erected by... There we go. Here's Richard Creaghe of... Was Cass, C-A-S?
Yeah, I spelled it.
Okay. It's Castle.
Did you have my finger on it as I was spelling each letter?
Up above I was,
How about down here?
No, for himself.
Well, why don't you go over here again? Right there. You have it here?
Hold on. Then I can't, okay.
C-A-S, and then this is a small D-E-P-A-R-K.
That's a D, not an L, huh?
Looks like a D to me.
Because it would be...
Looks like a D to me.
I am going to move up a little bit for it. And then it says for himself and... Maybe it's probably like for. Do you think over there and for?
Yeah,
for
himself and... Oh boy.
Stephen, I can't do it when you're in front of me.
Of course not, dear.
And maybe that looks like...
F, and this could be an A, maybe.
Well, maybe it's family. That's what it is. That's
Yeah,
F-A-M-I-L, family.
Himself and family.
And what else after family?
June 1st.
Oh, that's
June
okay.
1817.
June 18. I see it now. 1817. This is where they are. As you can see, it too needs some repair. And there's Dad trying to take more pictures of the inscription and the seal. And the crest.
We've looked at this again now. We've decided that this is vault for sure, and that's a T. And now looking back over here to the right, this is C-A-S. And coming back over here, we think this is a T now, and this is an L, so that would be Castle Park, or Castell Park, Castle Park. Took a little while, but we got it.
Boy, I wish it weren't so badly faded. You could see a lot more.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
And the bridle and the halter.
I'm going to try and get as close up as I can get on this thing.
Then we can wait a couple more minutes until the sun comes on this side. That's an optimistic viewpoint.
There's the horse. We're hoping it's the same one that the ring is. Three laurel leaves. And that's the writing.
Do you think that the slate that is lying around here is from the old roof that they fixed? Because this slate roof looks to be attacked.
What are those circles, I wonder? Side view of the mausoleum. It's really quite large. And it has old slate roof on it. And the bottom is just stone. This is the back view. And it appears to be different. Looks like it's out of cinder block. And you can see. And the doorway, I don't know what that is. Looks like a doorway.
Yeah, but it's...
However, it's all part of.
Yeah, continuous.
It's the block is continuous, so it looks like it was just cleaned in the shape of a door.
Or you know, he said there was a plaque that might be missing. Maybe that's where the plaque was.
It's a different view of the church. But as I go up, pan up, it gets darker. The church doesn't, but the view does. Absolutely not used at all now. But that's the church.
We looked for a cornerstone or something that might identify the parish. There's a chunk cut out of the side there. Maybe that's where it was.
See, that's the mausoleum back there. Do you see the house? And there it is, way back there. So if you're looking, you can kind of get some idea. There's the church to the left, and the mausoleum you'll see on the right. Right there.
This crossroads is known as Creaghe's Cross in this area, at least to the older folks. The gentleman walking across the street down there is the farmer who currently owns this area. His name is Maher. He says it's going to be known as Maher's Cross eventually. But as we pan back here now, we'll see the gates to the original estate. And the house.
This is the original entrance to the Creaghe house in Castle Park. The house has been torn down now. After it was Creaghe's house, it was Scully's house, and now it has a different name. Okay, this house was also built by a Creaghe, probably Richard Creaghe's brother, according to Eddie Daltus here in Golden. It's owned now by some German people, and they said maybe they would let us look at the house since it was built by them, by a Creaghe.
This whole neighborhood area here along the river is called Castle Park. This is where the Creaghes were from and on their tombstone. And out there you see a single cow standing on top of a mound. That's where the Creaghe house, later the Scully house, stood. It burned a long time ago, and when Mr. Maher bought this property 30 years ago, he tore down the ruins of it. Right where that cow is where it was, and as you can see, as Delilah comes over this way and pans down towards the river, it's a beautiful, beautiful view. And she's looking back towards the town of Golden now, and actually, if you look in the distance, you can see the old church where the churchyard is. You see the steeple sticking up through the bare trees there. That's where the churchyard is.
Okay, I got it. There's the church. And that's where he buried his family.